SJ Fibonacci here, and welcome to the roundup of day number 3. If you guys have been following the updates I gave today, it was a very quiet day. I would have executed one trade, and I pretty much end up aborting that trade, right? So I didn't actually follow through the trade. I think I exited at exited on a break even. Pretty much zero profits. I came out at zero profits. I didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything, broke even. And I would have mentioned that in yesterday's roundup, in day 2's roundup, that I was hesitant in executing trades today because today was a big news day. All right. So around 1:30, 2 o'clock, thereabout, the feds would have made their rate decision, and they would have decided to keep the policy rate at 5.5%. I think that's been the case since sometime last year, like middle of last year. So the rates have not changed since then. So they pretty much cut the rate increases, and I've been doing these hike increases as with the intention of reducing high levels of inflation that has been in the US market. Right, so inflation is the rate of increase in prices over time. So the intent of increasing the rates is to slow down, in a sense, slow down economic activity or slow down demand, right? Slow down demand. The thinking is that slowing down of demand would slow down the increase in which prices are increasing, the rate at which prices are increasing, right? Again, I'm no econ expert. I think I did. I know I'm an actual major, and I would have done my electives were, I think, macro 1 and 2, so I have a basic understanding of how basic understanding of those macroeconomic variables and how they impact the economy. All right. So, but I'm just going to show you guys how news impacts the market. So if you would have been following what I posted this morning, right? I think I still have the trading. Okay, so I'm on GJ. Still have the trading tool on there. So I would have shown you that I would have entered around here. There was this consolidation here. I'd exited the trade in break even, and then sometime in this morning around 4 a.m. there, about 5 a.m., 4 a.m. the market pushed up, and it would have stopped me out if I didn't exit. So it stopped me out. But look at what happened after that. There was pretty much a consolidation throughout the New York session. Right, this is when New York is open as one of the major financial centers of the world, and so the sessions are named after the periods when these major financial centers are most active. So there is London, there is Asia, there is Sydney, which is not so big, and there is New York. Am I missing anything? No. And how my chart works is that my chart is color coded to show the different sessions, right? With a lower time frame so you can see it a little better. So it's color coded. So the purple is Asia. I'm gonna start from here. The day starts with Sydney. So this is Sydney. Very small session. It's called the dead zone. Nothing really happens during that time. The yellow, Asia, Japan them side there, China them side there open, that is purple. Then there is the red, that is London, and then there is this aqua blue looking green color, that is New York. If you see the longest, so my chart, it allows me to see on the chart when the sessions start. If you look in between these colors, where there is no color, that's like a crossover. So at that point, both of the sessions are pretty much kind of operating or functioning, or they're both open at that time. We'll call it the crossover. Market is usually very volatile during a crossover. If you look, and I've shared in a previous video that I tend not to try and enter during a crossover, or I don't enter until the crossover ends or is completed, because the market usually does a lot of volatile things in there, right? So let's say, for example, look at this. Let's say, for example, that if you look at this here, if you look at this area here, the market was actually pushing up. It's in an uptrend, right? look what happened in the crossover. It actually pushed down. Alright, so if you let's say you had entered around here or entered in anywhere around here before or close to the end of the session where the crossover happened, you entered there, the market let us push down, stop you out, and continue the direction that it was going to go. Right? Yeah, so there are lots of volatility that takes place in the crossover. So ideally you'd have waited until the crossover ended for you to for you to enter. But yeah, all now. So yeah, back to the news. So the news came out, I said, during New York, and look what happened in the market. It's like a massive, massive drop. Massive, massive drop. This is probably, let me see if I can calculate how much pips this drop was. Where is the, so I tell you to use these tools, you know. Where is the I'm trying to find a ruler. Oh, sorry. This is here. So even let me, so from here all the way down, this is probably 543 pips. 543 pips. Massive, massive drop. Massive drop on the pair. But yeah, so that's what happened. Now I'm just gonna watch it at this point. I don't know what I will be doing. I'm just going to watch it. It did break some structure though. Let me go back to the daily. Good evening. It did break, well, did it break structure? Yeah, it did break some structure. Again, I use these terms loosely. When I go for going forward and I actually explain my strategy, I'll explain what a lot of those things mean. So the market would have printed. Alright, so I took out this level here. And this was which day? This is Monday. So this would have been the low of the week. The initial low of the week, which is Monday. The lowest that the market went. If you see here, the market pretty much broke that level. Closed below it as well. The new day has actually started. I told you that so Thursday, if you look at this, it's saying Thursday 24th. So the new day has actually started. The new trading day has actually already started. I'm just gonna watch this. If I do enter, of course, I let you guys know that I enter. If you look on gold, I never really touched gold since yesterday. If you guys would have recall, I would have been selling gold. I would have sold gold. The news didn't really, let me say the news had any major impact or volatility on this. Not really, kind of did. So you see it run, go back, you see the market actually. So this also broke structure. Or will it continue? Well, continuation of structure, the down structure. But yeah, let's gonna look at this. Not sure if I will be entering any of these trades or doing anything. On the day, I think yesterday I was at 34%? I know I'm 35%. Because I said I call it break even though it wasn't necessarily $0 and 0 cents that I made on a trade. But it was mega job. I think it was like $2 or something. $2. I can check to see what it was. Let me check to see what's actually gained on it. Alright, so his one position was $2.79 and the other one was $1.52. Pretty much nothing. But yeah, that would conclude the roundup of today. I'm actually trying to organize the content on the page so that it's easier for for others to navigate. Alright, I have the introductory section, then I have the daily roundups and I have the daily trade highlights and stuff. But until my next update.